in my life. I started as an affiliate in 2010. Let's give something back. We are getting so much from this industry. It's very important to educate the clients when you build something, because I want to be in touch with what the market needs. Yeah, it's here for the public, how to build.
Okay, perfect. I'm really glad to have this podcast today. Welcome, everyone. This is Only Monster sharing some knowledge with experts from the inside of the industry, sharing some interesting insights, ideas, some knowledge, something that could potentially work for other people as well. For you, thank you for being here with us. And I'm really glad that you are here with us, Florin. Thank you and welcome.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for inviting me, and thank you for calling me an expert.
Yeah, you sound like a person who definitely knows what he's doing. This is interesting to learn from, because I know you have been in the industry from 2010.
Yeah, more or less.
All that journey that brought you here where you are. What was the problem that pulled you in? What did you start with? Tell us a little bit about how it all began.
Okay, so yeah, first of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Florin, Simovici, CEO of Traffic Manager. We basically provide affiliate tracking solution for affiliate networks, affiliate programs in general, the casino industry, e-commerce, cash on delivery, dating, pretty much all that stuff. We work with companies that want to launch their own affiliate program. This is their base. So yeah, software. It's strange because I never thought about I will ever be in this position in my life. I started as an affiliate in 2010. I was doing SEO, search engine optimization. I was considered an expert in search engine manipulation at that time. So in the adult and dating industry, actually, I didn't even start in the e-commerce where I am right now. I was building my own websites. Actually, I started as providing service for websites owners. I was ranking their websites until one day when a guy told me, like, we were like a nice drink at a bar, and said like, hey, Florin, you know, you're doing a great job for me. I would like to give you a bonus this month. And I said, okay, so thank you. I was like, yeah, I'm really glad. I appreciate it. Yeah. He said, you should build a website for yourself. You have so much talent and you can make a lot of money. I said, okay, what kind of website? An adult website like I do. You know, my websites, I just copy the iframes from these big websites like Pornhub and whatever. And they put in there, change the title and rank them with your service. I said, okay, let me try. I tried it. It worked well. I mean, couple of years later, I was already managing like 10 websites. But the good thing is that, I mean, it changed my life after 1 year of having those websites, because I don't know if you ever heard about the mobile billing gold era.
Okay.
When basically the service providers were billing the users through the carrier. So if you were an, I don't know, Vodafone subscribed, you will arrive in a landing page, you will have a button, and you say, you want to subscribe to this service, said yes. Initially it was 1 click, then 2 clicks, but the 1 click area, the 1 click period was really the gold era, as they call it. And it was pretty much famous in all Europe, and I was one of the affiliates which was providing this kind of traffic. I didn't know exactly what I'm selling, I was just providing the traffic. Then later I understood the insights and everything. And yeah, this is how I arrived. I mean, I find out myself riding the right wave at the right moment 2 times in this industry, which is cool. We will arrive to the second time maybe a bit later. But that time for me was like game changing, because I was managing a couple of websites, 2 websites actually at that when this started, and I ended up making something like from $50 a week per website in $500 a day. So
right.
for me, it was like boom, and I was like, I was working at that time with Juicy Ads. Actually, it's a network I don't even think they still exist. And I was thinking, oh, this guy will scam me. It's impossible, or he's a bug in the system. I mean, from $50, $60, $500, $600 in one day. I was like, what the heck?
all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then we said, and at that time I was still working in construction. I had my own construction business, so this was like a side hustle. Okay,
Which
so
eventually became
yeah, because that time I decided, okay, I have 2 websites making $500-$600 a day. If I have 10 websites, I will have 10 websites. I will reach 3,000 a day. So I dropped everything and start to work.
This is actually interesting. I wanted exactly to ask at what point you realized that you're building not only a product, but rather an infrastructure. So that was actually the moment you realized that it makes sense to scale this way and just build more. In your opinion, when it comes to building, why is it also important, if you agree or disagree, not only to build, but also to educate?
You mean the clients?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's very important to educate the clients when you build something. First of all, because you may solve a problem with your product in the market, but the customer support part is very important. And maybe 70% of your customer support requests could be solved by properly educating your customers. There are many which don't want to be educated, but that's another discussion. But the guys which, there are those guys where I'm not reading the guidelines. I don't care about that. It needs to be intuitive, whatever. But the most of the people, the serious guys which want to scale, which want to build a business, they will be,
Involved,
open,
investigate.
open to learn more. They will read books. That's the right typology or type of entrepreneur, in my opinion. So it's important. Sometimes you need to force it, but it's very important. Yeah, I think it's very important.
Speaking of problem solving, you mentioned like some problem. I would like to ask about maybe some system problem that kept repeating again and again, something that you saw along the way, some problem that you saw as an opportunity to continue building your websites.
No, when at the time I had the websites, when I was an affiliate, I started to interact with the tracking systems the first time, because I had a lot of traffic, and at that time there were not that many, or the ones which were available were quite expensive. And I understood that in order for me to make more money, I need to go into what's called now performance marketing. But at that time I didn't know what does that mean. So it was just a split test basically with my same traffic between different networks providing different services. So that was having the traffic and having the advertisers was not sufficient for me, in my opinion. So I said, okay, I want to build my own network, and I want to have a really, really cool tracker that I can use first with my own traffic to scale. Because the affiliates, if they wanted to scale, they needed to reach third-party tools. So not everybody could afford them. So this was the moment I understood I can come on the market with a different product. I can differentiate myself with a new network, having a different product. And that was at the moment we started to build Traffic Manager, which was not even Traffic Manager at that time, was our own tracking system for our own affiliate program.
Exactly.
Which later became our the main business model in 2016, actually, after 2 years.
Interesting. Speaking of affiliates, if we imagine that you would come up with an idea to build an entire affiliate ecosystem from scratch, would you do something differently at this point rather than it resulted to be?
You mean with the knowledge I have right now?
Yes.
Going back then?
Yeah.
I believe that the tools we have right now, like AI and ChatGPT, that helps you program, and there are many systems that helps you automate the content creation and all that side, would have maybe helped me do 10 times more websites and 10 times more traffic for sure. Because at that time, building a website, I was using WordPress, but when I needed to learn HTML a little bit just to modify the template here and there, but I always needed the help of a tech guy when I had some technical issues, even if WordPress was pretty much the most SEO friendly thing you could CRM that CRM that you could use. I think it's still the case right now. I mean, they're since forever, but still, I needed the help of tech people, and for me, it was difficult to find them. I didn't know where to look. I was afraid to give up control, and this was another problem. So yeah, I think I would risk more using these tools. Like I said, ChatGPT, that helps you a lot even in coding. The systems we have right now and softwares we have right now in our hands, and easier and cheaper. For sure, I would do like 10 times more traffic and money.
I definitely agree.
I mean, it's easier now to make money as an affiliate. Yeah. It's easier if you educate yourself, if you test the various tools you can find in the market. Then
Maybe there is something that never changed in the affiliate market, something that always has been there, in your opinion.
yeah, the greed.
Yeah.
Also, for the affiliate networks or the advertiser side, what they don't understand, and I mentioned this also in my book when I arrived to the chapter. They don't understand that they need to be honest with the affiliates. They need to build trust, to build a relationship. The affiliates, they want to be understood, they want to be helped, and they want to trust you because their traffic is equal with money. It's like they are giving you their money. It's the same thing, right? So if you're greedy and you cut their conversions, you don't report properly, you use shaving tools or whatever, at a certain point they will understand it. This is why they are using third-party tools for performance marketing. Because as soon as they see they are not monetizing the same, they don't have the same APC, when they're sending the traffic to your offers, they will switch to the other guy with just one click. So what many people don't understand today is that they need to be more transparent. They need to be honest if they want to build an empire.
Wow. That is a deep thought, and I agree. Transparency has been a trend. It's always nice to be direct in that aspect. You mentioned control, giving control. Did it ever happen to you that systems you were building, at some point, trackers to control, started to control you?
Maybe 10 years from now with AI, I don't know, find myself being controlled by my own softwares. I don't know. No. Well, when you have in your hands so much power, because there is power because you have data. It's a lot of data, and you have your customers' data in your hands. And of course, it's maybe tempting, no, but maybe some people will think with bad, let's say, values, life values, will say, okay, I can make some extra bucks by selling the data. I'm putting it there. It's true, because in the past, there were some specific rumors in the industry. I also talked about this in my book. So people are afraid. Many companies are afraid now to give up data to third-party tools unless they don't know you. So if you have a face in your company that they can trust, if you put a face that they can trust, they will work with you.
Transparency.
Just
like
because
you're
they
saying.
know, okay, this person is clean. Whenever he said something, it happened. They don't promise and don't deliver.
That's the trust that you're building.
So you can build this trust by educating people, be transparent. Of course, you need also to prove it with your product. When they have an issue, you need to be there for them. They need to see that you're there. They need to see that you are focused to solve their problem. They are paying you for this. They will, I mean, at the end, even you would thought about, okay, this guy is giving me a 1,000 euro per month software, 2,000, whatever, and I'm sending him 1 million per month traffic value, with emails and everything. It's impossible that he will not sell it, or whatever. Yeah, it's hard to believe, but when you have, if you want to grow, if you want to build something, and you want to prove people that your service is reliable and you are a reliable person, that's the only way to scale. You need to arrive to that point there. You need to continuously prove this, and you will always hear other voices from people in the industry saying, I don't know, I'm not sure about it, but at the end you need to ignore, and that's a trust problem. I had this problem when I was an affiliate too.
Really?
Yeah, I worked it myself. I had this problem. I was sending traffic to different networks. One network was coming to me and said, hey, how much do you have the payout for this? 5 euros. I can give you 9.5. And I was like, that's impossible. It's almost double. This guy will do something. Will steal
Sounds
it.
not trustworthy.
And I was like 2-3 months sitting there on the edge. Should I do it? Should I not? Testing with a little bit of traffic to see. And as soon as I saw that this is really happening, I moved over everything. So it's the same thing. You need to show them little by little that you're trustworthy. I mean, I have companies that started the traffic manager from really scratch, and now they are like a million plus writing payouts for affiliates per month or even more. Those guys, for sure, they trust me. They start with zero. I mean, even before, I had one client that told me once, I feel so bad. I'm paying like 600 euro for your software. I'm making so much money. And I said,
I wish I could pay you more.
no, he told me, can you raise me, put me something extra, he said. I said, like, listen, man, I appreciate it, but if I give you a Lamborghini or a Ferrari, right? It's the top notch of a car, and I put you on the Formula 1 circuit, right? If you don't have the skills, you will not drive that car.
Yeah.
I mean, I can give you the best technology in the world. If you don't have, it's your skills that makes the difference. This is what my work worth. I gave you a tool which is costing 600. If you want to pay me something more, I will take it, of course. Or take me out for a dinner, invite me to a party, take my team, we will come, no problem. But I'm very happy that you are doing this money. He was like, I never thought about that.
I know that it feels good to be valuable, to bring some benefits to people who really appreciate them. And I imagine how good that feels to hear that feedback.
Yeah, for sure. It's and it, when it comes also in a friendly environment, like having a chat like this, and it's even more beautiful.
I imagine that those stories are also in your book. I'm very curious to find out about your book.
Yeah, it's here for the public, how to build and manage an affiliate program and affiliate network. It's 2 years of my life here. I didn't write 2 years like every day, so it's not that that hard, but like 2 years writing like 1-2 days a week, or when I was going to a conference, when I was flying in the plane, I was writing to this road ideas, and then the editing time. Yeah, I did it. It's not right. In another podcast, they asked me, did you use AI to write it? No, I use AI to edit it. Yeah, that's different. I trained an AI myself to edit the book without changing my words, just to edit my English. I'm not a native, so no, I'm speaking. But if a native was listen to me, he would say, okay, this guy is not native. And of course, the way I've written, my grammar is not perfect. So I use the AI just to, correct the grammar. But the rest, it's exactly 99.5% my stuff there.
It's your journey.
It's my journey. I'm very proud of it. I have this in my office every day. When I enter the office, I see it and I look at it, even if I'm very sad. So maybe it sounds a bit egoistic, but
it feels fulfilling.
It feels fulfilling. I was like, what the heck? I wrote this book. It's something I wanted, and you don't know how many times I want to give up because it was too much pressure over me. I had my stuff. I had the conference in Milan, some health problems that I had at that time as well. The businesses were not struggling, but we were in a let's say sensitive. I was involved in too much stuff, and this is also another error you guys should avoid. Like, try to focus on 2-3 things that you can manage, and where your time can be properly used, not too many. So that was a period of my life, very chaotic. And when I finished it, for me it was like, okay, this is the result. When you see the light at the end of the tunnel,
yes,
this was the light. I was in the light when I had the book, and I said, all right, so all those problems went away, and the book is not the result, but it's a consequence, one of the consequences of the fact that I worked with myself in that period. So of course I'm watching every day.
It's like a concentrated knowledge, your personal experience.
Yeah, it's a combination between how my journey to here and what I learned in the period I managed the affiliate program, affiliate network, between 2014 and 2019 is 5 years. Then at that time, 2016, we started the traffic manager, but it was not meant to be as it was not think as a main business model. We had some friends asking it, hey guys, we really like the tracking platform. Who are you using? It's our own. Okay, I would like to use it. Can you rent it to me? 1, 2, 3 people and say, okay, let's try to make a
And you saw
product
the
out of it.
opportunity.
Yeah, I saw the opportunity. I spoke with my partner and said, yeah, but we're making money out of the network. I mean, if we shouldn't. I said, listen, we will give it to people which are not direct competitor with us. This is how it started. Advertisers. So we can integrate advertisers into Traffic Manager, in through tube advertising, which was the network back then. The network, by the way, is still alive. I mean, it's owned by one of my ex
Customers, clients,
no,
partners.
one of my ex partners, which is also my ex.
Wow,
My
okay.
ex, I was with this girl for 7 years mostly. We built it together, and when I exited, she said, listen, I will buy your shares, and because I want to continue this. I said, okay, do what you want. 2019, I sold my stuff. We broke up in 2018, so we're not even in the best relationship because it was like quite an agitated break. So we were almost like fighting to dissolve everything, but it was making money. So say, okay, let's don't ruin the last useful thing in our life.
It's like a child.
Yeah, exactly. So it was like a sort of a moment where you just find the sweet spot. Each of us saw the positive thing, even if it was small. We let it there, and say, okay, buy me out, give me something. Let's calculate how much it's making, how much it will make in the next 12 months. Pay me this, they pay me, they bought me up. And then I remained with Traffic Manager, and she took...
And how did you continue your journey after this happened?
Well, I had already, at that time, we had already like around 35 clients, 40 clients in the various niches. We started to make some money out of it, like not serious, but it was decent. And I saw the opportunity of the casino industry. We entered in the casino industry. Then I saw with my partner Francesco, which he remained with me, the CTO of Traffic Manager. We saw also that there is a gap in the cash and delivery industry. So we focused on these two niches, even if our platform can be used by pretty much not only fans agencies, by the way. No, pretty much all advertisers. But we focused on these two niches. And we continue to grow. People are coming, they speak about us. It's like, between the educational marketing I'm doing when I go into the conferences, I'm speaking to many panels. This is the publicity, the advertising we do. Then, of course, 2023 with the Affiliate Expo event in Milan, which is powered by Traffic Manager, we created a community and we grow really, really, really well after this. I'm really proud of it.
Tell us a little bit about the book, a little bit more. If there was just one chapter that someone read, which chapter would you prefer that to be, and what is it about?
Depends of the moment you are in your life in this moment.
Okay, I like this answer.
So if you are managing a network and you have a specific, let's say, need, or you think you are lacking some specific knowledges regarding affiliate management, or your employees, or I don't know, where to find affiliates, stuff like that. There are specific chapters. So in the book, I also made a sort of a checklist, daily checklist, so it would be easier for who reads it until the end to go and see directly.
So this is literally a practical set of things to do, like 1, 2, 3.
Exactly. And you have chapters for each of them. So you have 1, what you should do, like every day when you log in into your network. Step 1, step 2, step 3. And then you see, based on your knowledge, what you can give to other people, delegate, or what you can do yourself. For example, the first thing I wrote here, you should diagnose the whole infrastructure. What does it mean? You arrive, you open your tracking platform, and you see the offers are live. They are receiving traffic. I see clicks, or I don't see clicks. I see conversions. All the affiliates have a conversion. I'm checking the stats between yesterday and today. If yesterday one affiliate had 100 conversions, same traffic, same amount of leads, today it's 1, there is a problem. Check the landing pages. Are they okay? Do they serve a 500 error, system error, or a 404? Or, because many times affiliates send traffic to your landing pages, the server is down. You don't even know.
So statistics, analytics, tracking, this is important.
Check the whole infrastructure first. Then address the support tickets. Second step, the affiliates wrote you, they have a problem, you need to solve it. And then at the end, I put there, just try to, speak with the affiliates, check the ones that brings you more profit, more traffic. You don't need to focus on all of them. I mean, it depends on the of the level of your business at this time. If you're one guy, one person, you cannot handle 100 affiliates. You need to focus on your top 9, 10, maybe. That's it. All the rest you should let them like kind of flow. I also mentioned it in the book, the Pareto principle: 80% of your revenue brought by 20% of your affiliates. So many people don't understand that. They try to be everywhere, all over, all the time, So this is a big mistake when you deal with a network.
This is a valuable advice. I mean, if someone is into building some similar system, you think there is something else we could advise them, as I understand this is an entire book that they can take as a practical set of steps.
It's not only, so this book, it's written for who, as of course I use a lot of examples from Traffic Manager here, but this book is also written for who wants to build its own in-house product, in-house tracking platform. I didn't stick to, okay, take my tracker, Traffic Manager, hey, we're the best, use it, build your business. No, because I wrote my entire journey until here, until this moment in life where the product is at this stage. And I explained the various problems we encounter and what we build and how we build those. So if you don't want to use my tracker, if you're using someone else, feel free. If you are building your own, take the book and you will be able to build it your own for yourself. I want to educate, and I'm sure that having this open, way of communicating, right? People will understand, okay, this guy is giving me value or not.
Exactly.
I'm looking in the book, okay, I see value, okay. It because I also made, I don't know if I can find it, I made a prediction here where you can say, okay, I want to build it myself or I want to use a tracker, how much it will cost me. You see?
Yes.
So how much I will pay for a year for a tracker,
Wow, with
how
numbers.
much I will pay. Yeah, with everything, how much it will cost. So okay, I have this budget, I want to build it myself. I don't have the budget, I don't go with 30,000 euro and I hope to get a tracker that I can, you will have something to work with, but you will not be able to scale or be competitive with the other guys which have an advanced tracker. So a tool is very important, as I said before, is like usually like riding with the Lamborghini versus, I don't know, Romanian Dacia or whatever. When you build it from scratch, it's like this. You have bugs to solve. You know how it is.
The set of skills is important. I totally agree. And this is the way that set of skills can be improved and built. Great. When it comes to acquiring this book, where can people get it?
On trafficmanager.com/book. It's there. It's also available actually since December or January in Amazon. You can find it. To be honest, I didn't want to sell it initially. I wanted to give it away as a gift. The problem is that I understood that people don't appreciate or don't see a value there. So I said, oh, you know what? I will donate all the money, but I will also give it a decent pricing. It's 147 euro. I think it's maybe the most expensive book in the industry for sure.
Wow.
But
the amount of value.
You don't find this info. You don't find it. You maybe find it in some pieces, in some YouTube interviews like this with me or some other people that are that worked since a lot of time in the industry. There is another book written by Anna Gita, the CEO of MaxWeb, but it's for affiliates. It has some common stuff with mine. There is another one, for example, written by Benjamin the Wolf, written for media buyers. There is another one written by Attila Audrey. So these are pretty much all the books. There is one, of course, I cannot forget this one. Stefan Mulbauer, AFPAL. He wrote also a book regarding affiliate manager, how to train your affiliate managers, your team, staff. So this is pretty much the info you have in this industry. That's it. So it's our responsibilities. It is a new industry. You cannot learn this in your university. Let's give something back. We are getting so much from this industry, and this is our way to thank the universe, but also help in the same time. So all the money are donated to a dog shelter in Romania.
Wow.
All the money I'm giving to them.
Wow, this is big. This is huge.
Thank you.
If someone reads the book, what feeling do you hope them to have after reading it, after what do you hope them to have?
So you asked me before, one of the questions was, what was the first take of someone? Okay, and I told you it depends on the period they have in their life. Okay, maybe someone which is at the beginning and this journey could have something like, okay, I have these skills, or I should learn these skills, because there is you will not find a plan here, but you will find a lot of ideas that you can, circle around and try to understand if this industry is for you or not. So I think for someone can be inspiring, for someone can be really technical, for someone, I've written it in a way that, okay, if it's too technical, you could just move over, pass to the next one, the next idea that can maybe help you. I speak about post-back integrations there. For some people, it's like, what the hell? I don't understand click IDs and this stuff. No, I just want to know how to onboard more affiliates. I have a chapter for that. Or I just want to know how to improve the performance from the actual affiliates I have. So I have a chapter for that. So, I try to fit it for pretty much all the audience. So, yeah, I think I tried to create something that like a must-have, right, in your office when you run a network.
Nice. That sounds very important for people to have, to know about. I'm glad that we have this opportunity for people to find out about it, search for it. This is great. And I assume that the best sensation that it brings after all is that people actually see value. If they give you feedback or do not give you feedback, the most important part of it is that they benefit from it.
Yeah. I mean, you leave someone in it many times. We were speaking before, just before the podcast started, that we meet people around the conference and they, hey, we saw this really interesting thing in your podcast. And then, hey, I read your book and that specific chapter. Let's speak about it. Let's try to, go even deeper into that. Try to give some more insights, so on and so forth.
What about this event in Milan?
Yeah.
You mentioned that you're part of the organizers, the team.
Yes, I'm the organizer. I'm leading the organizing team. It came into my life as an opportunity in 2023. It was actually organized by another company, an affiliate network in Italy, a quite big one. And I went to sponsor with Traffic Manager that in 2022. And I had a really bad experience. The organizers were really, I mean, these guys were, they had the team, they hired a team to take all the responsibility about the organization, everything. And it was really sucked. I mean, the whole experience was like really bad. Everybody was complaining at that conference. The last day, they were complaining about everything.
Wow.
From the speakers to the position of the booth, the hotel, everything.
Oh.
So, and I was complaining because I had some problems with them. I mean, they put us all in a room. There was no traffic. So I said, guys, I paid you the thing, but you put us in a room which is hidden. As expositor, I need, put at least some roll-ups outside where people can see it. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to go and socialize with people. I'm okay with that, but I mean, I paid. Yeah, let's see what we can do next year. I said, oh, fuck it, next year I'm not coming. And all the other people were saying the same thing. We're not coming this year, next year anymore. Not coming, not going anymore. So I was there sticking with my friend, with my associate, say, you know what? We looked around and like 80%.
We can do better.
No, listen, 80% of the expositors were our clients with Traffic Manager.
Wow.
I said, you know what? We should do it.
Exactly. It's like,
we should do it. And he was like, are you crazy? I mean, why? I mean, they're here. They're our clients. They trust us. We just find the location and we do it. I let it let it flow a bit and see how it was. Then I started to look over for a location. And then I invited the speaker they had that year, which I was appreciating. And that speaker told them that I'm about to do the conference. So these guys was like, okay, I received an email on WhatsApp message one day, hey, this is the Affiliate Expo organizers who would like to have a chat with you. We heard that you are about to open another conference. And I was like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I want to do this, but then I was expecting to enter in a very aggressive call when they will like try to accuse me what I'm doing. I'm competing with them, blah, blah, blah. So I said, anyway, I have no issues to confront with people. I want to hear, I don't start with, oh no, I don't want to speak with those guys. I don't care. So I jumped into this call. There were like 7 people waiting for me. And I was like, and they started, hey, Florian, we know you, we know your company, you're great guys. And okay, the deal was friendly.
That it's not about competition, rather
Yeah,
cooperation, right?
Yes, I told, listen, guys, I had a bad experience with you guys, and there were 2 guys which I interacted with at the event a few months earlier. And I had a really bad experience with you, and I decided to do it myself for
So
my
you
client.
said it just like that, transparently, just like you
No
said.
issues with that. I mean, I have nothing against you, but it is what it is. It's a feedback. You can take it constructively,
Exactly.
or that's up to you. That's not my problem. I said, no, but, and the guy which was the boss of everything, the owner, he said like, no, I totally agree with you. I really like that about him. He was like really, I mean, he took all my critics like a grown up,
Yeah.
I totally agree with you. You know what? Let's do it together.
Wow.
And I said, okay, but with 2 conditions. This event will be in English, not in Italian.
Okay.
It was an Italian event, or most of the speakers were Italian, speaking in Italian. This will be in English, and I am organizing everything, all the layup, all the setup, everything. They said, listen, okay, go for it. Let's do a test. 2022, we do the first one. It was amazing, like big stage, big conference hall, really nice speakers. Not a great number of attendees. We had like 550 more or less. But it was just, for me, it was fulfilling because I saw all these people, all my clients, like 32 exhibitors. People came because they knew me. They saw 60% of my clients came also, if not as an attendee, at least as a participant, just to to sustain. And I really like that. One of these guys, the guy that I told you, which was making big numbers, he came and he told me, listen, I bought a ticket. I want to come as well because I want to see how to sustain this. Buy me something like a sponsor thing, because I just want to sustain your effort.
Okay.
So it was really cool to see it now, because
Yeah.
you helped me with your tracker. So I was like, okay, I really like this, and then
So nice.
yeah, then grew and became bigger and bigger. Man, bigger. Last year we had like 714 people more or less. But it kind of concentrate everything around this area: e-commerce, cash on delivery, sweepstakes, lead generation. So I decided to keep it this way.
Yeah.
Offer some value to the affiliates that are coming. We have masterminds for them, how to scale in Google, in Facebook. We're bringing like a Google, Facebook, TikTok. We're bringing like top media buyers on the spot where they show how they do it. People that don't hide their secrets. No one should know. Oh, they come and they speak. Listen, I'm making money with this company, running the offers this way. These are the budgets. This is where I'm getting the accounts from. No issues. This is what I like, transparency. I mean, let's teach people.
Exactly. Still, even someone having a Lamborghini without driving skills, just like you're saying.
Exactly. I mean, if I give you the recipe from A to Z on how that guy made 1 million, you never do it. Maybe there is a small chance that you
Exactly.
can go there. It depends on how focused you are and how dedicated you are to this. But you need to have those skills. If you don't have them, you need to learn them, and it takes time to learn those skills. You need to do to trials and errors, and it's not
This is
easy.
how you get experience.
Exactly, it's not easy. But coming to conferences like this one, like mine, like you can learn these skills, or you can learn at least what it takes to make the money.
Yeah. And if someone wants to attend your conference, tell us about the upcoming one. How can they get in touch? Maybe what's the day?
Yeah, well, this year it's July, 3 to 5th of July. It's on Lake Maggiore, Italy. It was in Milan until now, but this year I moved it to Lake Maggiore. I want to create a more VIP experience. Lake Maggiore is amazing. The surroundings are amazing. It's really beautiful.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, and we moved it there to a really luxurious hotel. So yeah, 3 to 5th of July this year, affiliate expo.it. This will be the conference this year. Next year, however, I want to rebrand everything. I want to change everything. I want
Why
to
so?
focus. Because the conference itself, the idea or the database of users we have, is not really relevant anymore with the goal of the conference. They were into the guys which were coming before the conference, first of all, the majority are not attending anymore because they don't speak English, or are not into affiliate marketing anymore, or they are not pushing this kind of offers. They are into other types of offers like what can I say, forex stuff and stuff like that. And so it kind of shaped.
Yeah.
And I have the feeling that we need to rebrand everything, because many advertisers or companies know the brand for what it was before I joined with my team, and they still are like having trouble to differentiate.
Gotcha.
So I'm trying to say new brand.
Yeah. And with all the knowledge that you already have, this can surely make sense. And you make it like fit in a more appropriate way what it is today. Great. So if someone goes to your conference and thinks like, I would really like to work with you, to become a customer, to be a client, to work in the long term, how can people get in touch with you, with your team, with
Traffic manager. Trafficmanager.com. I mean, we are always available. You can find on the website also calendar link. You can book a call for a demo. I'm doing the demos myself, because 90% of them at least, because I want to be in touch with what the market needs.
yes.
So I'm also involved in the ticketing area as well. I'm looking over the tickets, see constantly what the customers are asking, because I want to. The problem that the softwares we passed, let's say we overcome in our journey, is that they never, most of them didn't evolve. They remained with one basic software, take it as it is, pay for it, it is what it is. And I don't want to be that guy, because I saw them how they died slowly because of this. So I want to be involved as a CEO. I think it's my responsibility to be involved for my team, for myself, for my team, for the customer. And that's why I'm doing the presentations myself. When they come, they ask in the presentation specific questions. Do you have that feature that does that? How does that feature work? In the other software I was using, it was done this way. Why it's yours better? So all these for me is this precious knowledge, is gold.
Yes.
I'm writing them down, and then every week we have two weekly calls with the team, and I'm discussing them with them.
Wow. That's the process of evolving and constantly knowing what strategies emerge, what is important, what's needed. Give us a little sneak peek. I know most of it is confidential and many things you might not want to share, but at least some ideas on, give us some example for people to understand what kind of evolving process you are talking about. How, for example, what could that be?
So for example, I will put a difference between the normal affiliate marketing industry. I call it normal because it's like normal offers we all know, and the casino industry. The casino industry, in my opinion, is maybe 15 years back in terms of how they should use the technology.
Okay.
And when they come and ask me for a product presentation, I present them the features we have as they understand them. And then we also have some features which in the platform, which are used by the normal niches, the dating and the cash on delivery and whatever. One of them is are the smart links. I don't know if you're familiar with the smart links. It's a unique link, and behind the hood there are multiple offers.
Okay.
You send traffic to this link, and a machine learning algorithm, not AI, machine learning algorithm, which was built, it's splitting the traffic, and based on the performance of the specific offer, gives most of the traffic to this offer, right?
Okay.
And it's like kind of A/B testing 10, 15, 20 offers at the same time, right? And you can segment this in many ways, by geos, by device type, by career, so you can make some really nice stuff. Well, in the casino industry, they don't need it at that deep level, but there are many casinos which have the same, or affiliate networks, which are promoting pretty much the same casinos, like let's say 2-3 different casinos. Okay, and the affiliates, when they are sending traffic, they test 1, test 2, test 3. That's it. Since they cannot do it, they are not used to using this kind of tools to segment the traffic, to optimize it.
Wow, that sounds very interesting in terms of like how this traffic is directed, where it needs to be.
Yeah. I mean, they send the traffic. They should offer this in the traffic. This is in casino. In affiliate marketing, no, they don't do that. I mean, yes, they do it, but they know about smart links, how to use the smart links, how to improve the performance of their offers. So when I present them a smart link and I explain them how that works, they are like, "Oh my God, this is amazing, and this is done automatically." I said, "Yes." So this is how I understand that market is lacking this technology, and I need to educate them to use it. And this is what I'm doing. And of course, you should use it. This is one of the best features we have in Traffic Manager. This is how you use it. Test it. If you need anything, come back to us. They can book a call with us for a small fee, where we can train them how to use proper features.
Wow.
In how to use them in the affiliate marketing field, as we were using them when we had the network. So we can also train them how to not just offer this. We don't just offer the software. We also give them the knowledge if they want to. They have the guides, and they can, as I said, book a call and ask, "Hey, I would like to make more out of my traffic. Can you help me?" It's a consultancy call. They will pay it, but we can offer that.
That sounds valuable. And I feel like people who actually are in the industry and do these kind of things, it's totally reasonable to learn, to evolve, to find a way how this could work with the latest technologies, emerging strategies. I find this beneficial, and I see value in what you're saying.
Which is,
Wow. What do you say? What do you say about this conference that we are having here at Vita, AW Elite? You have experience as an organizer. You have done some events yourself, and you are doing another one soon. And what's your impression on AW Summit, AW Elites?
so I'm very good friends with the organizers. So kudos for that. I really love the concept because it's a almost intimate concept, intimate in a way that you don't have a huge presence, but the people I see, a good part I know, another good part I don't. And the good thing is that the people I know introduce me to the people I don't,
Yes,
which helps a lot.
totally.
I'm not an introvert. I go and present myself. I don't have this problem, but it helps a lot people which are introverts.
Totally.
Because you can go, you have, 20, 30 people you know out of 200-300, but you have 3 days of time to meet at least another 100 people, just to see if there is a fit or not in your between your businesses. So I think the concept itself is really nice. Actually, it's the same thing I'm trying to do also in Milan, and I need to say that I kind of stole the concept from them, Roxana and Christina, which I really love them.
They are so nice.
Yeah,
That's
they
true.
are,
And they
and
care.
yeah, and they will also be in Milan. We have an agreement. We support each other conferences because at the end, we don't want to compete with the big guys.
Sure.
We just want to have our own, niche public. But this kind of stuff, I think, this kind of experiences are missing. People are, in my opinion, they had enough of just running around through exhibitor booths, big aulas, and go back and forth and try to meet 200-300, try to have 200-300 meets in 2 days, and it's always a rush. When here is more like, let's have fun together, let's meet each other in different circumstances, sitting at the bar with an Aperol Spritz, having a paella, drinking a glass of champagne. What do you do for a living? Eating some, So this is, in my opinion, what is missing. Because when I was an affiliate, I was traveling the world to different places, and I was always trying to enjoy the city as well. So when you do something in Ibiza like this, you have an extra reason to come to Ibiza.
Totally.
And then they offer the closing party in Ushuaia in 1 hour from now. It's, oh my God.
I agree that this is a wonderful place to do such kind of events, and the interaction with people, just like you're saying, it's very valuable when you have a chance to speak directly and discuss something even apart from business, just a personal communication.
Personal. Because at the end, we met here. We had a connection. Okay. Maybe no business between us, but in another conference we'll meet again. You have a friend of 2 or 5.
That's right.
And they need my service, and you say, "No, I know the guy. I met him in Ibiza. He's a really cool guy. You can work with him."
Exactly.
And it popped.
I see that happen.
Yeah.
For someone who doesn't really work with affiliate marketing, someone who doesn't really know this segment of industry very well, maybe in some simple words, what is your main focus right now at the moment? Someone who doesn't really, he's just getting into this area and learning little by little, step by step. Just in easy words, your main focus right now, what you are about to do, what you're looking for, what do you dedicate yourself at this stage right now?
So right now I'm of course dedicated to traffic manager in the conference. I want to build, I want to continue the innovation of the product. I want to get more into the iGaming industry because I really liked it and I saw there is a lot of potential. And I would like to innovate more, especially with the AI trend and everything. I see that you need to kind of not reinvent, but close reinvent pretty much everything you have around the AI tools.
Sure.
So that's my focus right now: growing the team, keep the good work, keep having an amazing support, which is very important when you offer a service, because people are almost depending, not almost, they depend on your support. If it's something broken, they can lose like thousands of euros in 1 hour, even more. So this is my focus. Then I'm also into the I'm doing big steps also into the payment industry. I was involved before in a payment company until the end of last year, when I give up my position there. I told them, guys, I would like to start on my own. I was CEO of Payana, which is quite known in the adult industry. And yeah, I want to focus there a lot, because at the end I would like to create a unique ecosystem for everything, like tracking, paying, affiliates, having all this stuff, having a way to, if you have a network, you're looking for offers from a specific field, I want to give them an ecosystem where to grab these offers from different advertisers, which are my clients already, how they can come and meet affiliates in a conference, and they can do payments through. This is my dream. I think we're like maybe 3, 4, 5 years away from that.
Wow.
At the level I would like the things to be, but this is the legacy I would like to
That
live in the
sounds
industry.
excellent to me. And I think that this is an appropriate place to have such big dreams and make them come true, become our reality. Because all that journey that led you here has proven that you are capable of doing big things. And I see that happening. 3 to 5 years, maybe even less.
Thank you. I'm there. Even if it doesn't happen at the level I want them to happen, I will still be happy, because I will be further than this point. So everything is a progress.
I totally agree. Thank you, Florin, for this wonderful talk,
Thank you.
discussion, and sharing the knowledge for people to learn, to educate, to use the new technologies emerging. I believe we still have some time to enjoy both this Hard Rock Hotel, AW Elite, and of course Ushuaia with Calvin Harris
Oh my
in
God,
just a few hours. Wow.
one of my favorites.
Thank you very much. It was
Thank
a
you.
pleasure to talk to you.
Thank you. Same here. I appreciate it. And I hope that this helps.
Thank you, everyone.